The one thing I wish I knew 5 years ago was to buy more real estate back then. As we close out on 2023, I took a trip back in time and looking all the way back at the historical prices within the Central Okanogan and went back further. The numbers would just further support my belief that real estate is one of the great investment vehicles one can do. Number one, it hedges against inflation, and chances of becoming a millionaire are over 90% by people who choose to invest in real estate. Hey everybody, it's Mark here with Selling Kelowna Real Estate Group. And if you're thinking about getting in the real estate market, you're just not sure where to start. Maybe if you're a buyer or you're a seller and you've just been living in your home for 30 years, you're just not sure where to start. Give us a call, shoot us an email, whatever works for you. We have your back and we're here to navigate you throughout the whole real estate market. You don't have to be in Kelowna. We will help you out. We'll get you in contact with our colleagues in your location there to help and guide you through the marketplace and what's going on. So at the end of the day, everybody needs a house to live in. And the population within Canada is growing. We're now at over 40 million people here at the end of 2023. And the last year alone, there's been 1 million people moved to Canada. In the last 2 years, it's over 2 million people, and that's going to impact the need for more housing within Canada, which already has a limited supply. And prices are likely going to continue to go up. But let me know your thoughts below, what you think prices are going to do. I'm going to break it down where prices are going in 2024, how we got there, and also looking at historical data and what I've learned in the past 5 years. So when comparing pricing this year to last year, there's definitely been a noticeable softening. However, the good news for homeowners that's been in the market since 2019 is the average sale prices have still increased. These prices have increased so drastically. People are now seeing in their pocket $271,000 more comparing to the average sale price for 2019. And despite this rapid increase in prices, in 2023, we saw a 7.3% drop in average sale prices compared to what it was in 2022 last year. So the story of 2023 has really become in terms of additional inflation, additional cost of housing due to the 3.5% increase in interest rates over this last year and a half. To try and understand and explain what's happening with real estate prices, I'm just going to digress a little bit and examine the changes that have caused the drop in overall prices. I think it's no surprise that the Bank of Canada mentions on their website that it takes 6 to 8 quarters for a monetary policy to fully take effect. So what does that mean? The increase in interest rates, it takes 6 to 8 quarters to have that amount really impact the economy. The good news is, from the first increase of 1 full basis points on July 13th of 2022, that it gives us 8 quarters currently right now in December. That means that impact is actually hitting the market right now. And the next second largest rate increase of 0.75% on September 7th, 2022, that's at 6 quarters worth. So it's feeling the effect of what's in the marketplace right now. And that's where we're feeling the tightness and where we're seeing the pricing drop. As we look forward and we see we're only halfway through, that's only giving half of the increase because we've seen 3.5% increase over the rates in the last year and a half. So that's only half the monetary policy. So the good news is we are roughly halfway through the really softening. So this indication is really going to give us where the prices will go if there is no other further changes. But however, predictions are predicting interest rates are going to come down by up to 1% next year to help give that soft landing of what the Bank of Canada is looking to do. But assuming there's no other changes in the economy and the monetary policy, it's estimated we're only experiencing half of the full impact of what the true interest rate increases have occurred, because they are not fully affecting the economy right now based on Bank of Canada's website taking 6 to 8 quarters to fully affect the economy. But returning to the impact on prices in the Okanagan, in 2023, prices have dropped from the peak of 2022. However, it's also above the chart where we're comparing to 2021. Prices are still 6.1% higher, this including all types of residential housing. And the average sale price in 2023 so far of $852,000, $922,000 it was in 2022, and in 2021 it was $802,000. So people are still doing better than they were 2 years ago. If you look at the single family home market, it's dropped 5.5%. In last year is $1,210,000 But we're still up 7.4% compared to 2021 on the single family homes. Single family home sold price, average sold price was $1,064,000 back in 2021. So buyers have been waiting on the sidelines since 2020. Prices have increased very significantly, 36%, which is translating to a difference in single family homes of $302,000 since 2020. That is impactful. So let me dig into that a little bit more. You are missing out if you wait out in the marketplace. People that take action will receive the benefits from it. But if you've been holding out, let this be your warning to not hold out any longer. You will regret it in 2, 5, 10 years from now. Based on what the government in Canada is doing, you are going to regret it. Get into the marketplace. Maybe it's not the perfect place. Buy and invest in the real estate market. It will help you out and give you long-term value. All right, so let's just look at townhomes, how they fared. And we went over the single family homes and $300,000 in the last 3 years of increase. That's incredible. But how townhomes fared, they fared a little bit better. They saw a lower drop in overall prices, 4% drop in prices with an average price in 2023 of $712,000. In 2022, that number was $742,000. So we saw about $30,000 net money come off the market in average sale price. But in 2021, prices have increased this year in 2023 by $61,000. And if you want to look back to 2020, it's increased 36%. So this is resulting in overall change from 2020 to 2023 on the townhome markets of $188,000. So it's not just on single family homes, it's also happening in townhome market. And maybe you can't get into the price of a townhome or a single family home, but maybe you can afford enough just to get into the apartments. Interest rates, maybe they've had the biggest impact on in apartments, and I believe they have. But compared to previous years, these are also the lower hanging fruit. These are the lower price values. So far in 2023, the average sale price is $490,000, which is marking a 10% drop. So it's dropped 10% since 2022, which had an average of $546,000. Obviously, apartments aren't as desirable, but they are on the lower end of the pricing. And if you want to compare back to 2020 or 2021, prices have increased since 2021, 9% or $40,000. So you're seeing a good return on investment. Name me another return on investment within 5 years that you're getting 9, 10, 36% of what we're seeing here. And so the saying goes, the best time to invest in real estate was 20 years ago, but the next best time to invest is today. So if we're comparing before any major monetary policies happen, because we know what happened in 2020, I don't have to go over that. But in 2019, before the monetary policies have come in place, we saw an increase in single family homes of 54%. Name me any other return on investments. Single family homes have brought in an average sale price additional $400,000. Townhomes were at 45%, with increasing resulting in $221,000 in the average sale price difference between 2019 and 2023. Apartments up 36% with $100,000 difference in your pocketbook. On 2019 and 2020, among all the restrictions, there really was no price gains in the apartment game. But I digress, and we're looking at 2024. And we're going to look at the perspective. And we're going to look at the perspective depending on what angle you're looking at. Are you just a buyer? Are you currently in the market? Or are you have a home to sell? If you're just a buyer that doesn't have anything to sell, maybe you're looking for investment, we're showing that signs might be stabilizing or really nearing the bottom. This is partly due to an anticipated interest rate relief in Q2 coming. People are saying, experts are saying about Q2, so beginning of April, we should probably see a drop in interest rates. And the fact that there's been around 1,500 fewer sales in the last 2 years compared to the 10-year average, it's safe to say that there's probably going to be quite a few people waiting on the sidelines, waiting for the interest rates to know that when they peaked and just getting ready for them to drop. And when I haven't adjusted anything based on what we talked about, but in the first 9 months of this year of 2023, Canada has seen a population increase of 1 million, over 1 million people. So as we look out in the last 2 years, we've seen over 2 million people move to Canada. These are going to be, we need more housing. There's not enough supply, and buyers that might be waiting to see where prices bottom out before making their move, consider this as your signal. Making a move before other buyers, you're going to definitely benefit getting ahead of the curve, especially as new inventory is coming on the market in the new year. It's going to be a good opportunity. The second aspect, if you're a seller, sellers, it's been a rocky road. If you've had your home on the market or you've been thinking about putting your home on the market, you haven't seen prices, you notice properties you won't want to buy haven't really come down a whole lot. And some of the stubborn sellers, but also those homes that haven't been selling. So as prices increase and the anticipated interest rate drops of coming with up to 1% in the coming year, this is really looking at it to contribute to a positive outlook, to bring prices up into your marketplace where you're looking to benefit. If you're looking to get something, this might take 6 to 8 months, but it's probably going to have a more immediate impact in the economy as soon as interest rates start to hit. So I'm predicting come spring and early summer that the real estate market is going to rebound, and we should see prices next year come up to where they were at the peak of 2022. But just know, looking back, and according to BCRA's forecasts, which was completed in October, they are anticipating a 5% increase in sales in 2024, and they're expecting prices to rise by 2% next year. So you might not get the full market increase, but they also that prediction is from a little whiles out. But it's also encouraging news. Knowing that prices are going to increase there might give you a little bit more confident and make buyers more confident in purchasing your home. So plan your strategies accordingly. Reach out if you do have any questions. The sellers likely will benefit more in terms of prices on the back end of 2024, but it really depends on your plans and purchasing based on the supply and demand happening at the market. And if there's the right type of supply out there, and right type of property to move into. And if you're buying and selling in the same market, it all balances out. If you're buying at a 10% discount, you're probably going to be selling at a 10% discount. If you're buying at a 10% more higher rate, you're probably selling at a 10% higher rate. The whole key is not to be out of the market for too long. And that's something we coach our sellers and buyers in, to try and cut down on the timing. If you wait for the right time, you're probably going to miss out, because there's never a right time. And trying to time the market, like I said at the beginning, the best thing I would have known in 2019 was to buy more real estate. Had I bought more real estate, it would have been a lot different story. And people that are benefiting right now and leveraging other people's money, aka taking a loan out on a bank and only needing 20% down on a purchase price, it's a great opportunity to get in the market, and prices will increase, interest rates will come down in 2024, and it's going to be an opportunity for everybody to get back into the market. But don't let the fear of getting into the market keep you out of the market. If you're looking to make a move, let's make the move together. Give us a call, shoot us an email, whatever you need. We're here to help you, guide you, and give you the information you need to navigate this world that we're living in. So let us know. We'd love to help you. It's Mark here with Selling Kelowna Real Estate Group. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to reach out